Good afternoon, everybody. So this is a class for BSc second semester, subject mathematics. So today we derive the formula for radius of curvature in Cartesian form. Okay, so there are three forms of radius of curvature. So one is Cartesian form, and another one is parametric form, and then polar form. So all the three forms are very important from the examination point of view. So today we derive the radius of curvature in Cartesian form and polar form. So here we assume that let y is equal to f of x be a Cartesian curve, let y is equal to f of x be a Cartesian curve. Okay, then let psi be the tangent, let psi be the tangent, let psi be the angle, made by the tangent with x-axis. Okay, let psi be the angle made by the tangent with x-axis. So now from the geometry we know that dy by dx is nothing but what? Slope of the tangent. So slope of the tangent is given by tan psi. Okay, so this is equation 1. Now differentiating with respect to x. Then we get, so this is d square y by dx square is equal to, now differentiation of tan psi, it is sec square psi into differentiation of psi d psi by dx. Okay, again this can be written as sec square psi as it is. Now this d psi by dx, I will write this as d psi by ds into ds by dx. Okay, I write this d psi by dx as d psi by ds into ds by dx. So now this is equal to, now again from the trigonometric identities, sec square psi is 1 plus tan square psi, and this is d psi by dx as it is, d psi by, this is ds into ds by dx, d psi by ds into ds by dx, or this is 1 plus tan square psi. Okay, 1 plus tan square psi. Now this d psi by ds, it can be written as 1 divided by ds by d psi, because this, when this comes in the numerator, so this becomes again d psi by ds, right, into this ds by dx as it is. No need to change that. Okay, next after this, which is equal to, now this is 1 plus, now tan psi is dy by dx, so dy by dx whole square. Now this is a radius of curvature rho. In the last class we have derived the radius of curvature, this is rho. So 1 divided by this is rho into ds by dx, as it is. Okay, so here we can write, because tan psi is dy by dx and rho is ds by d psi. Okay, now substitute all this equation, we get this equation. So therefore d square y by dx square is equal to now this 1 by rho as it is into bracket, this is 1 plus dy by dx whole square, close the bracket, and then this ds by dx is nothing but what? Derivative of arc length. So this derivative of arc length, this is also derived in the last classes. So this derivative of arc length is given by 1 plus dy by dx whole square raised to 1 by 2, or square root of 1 plus dy by dx whole square. Okay, you can write here, because ds by dx is equal to 1 plus dy by dx raised to 1 by 2. Okay, so with this, now we cross multiply this row to here, cross multiply row with this, then we get rho into d square y by dx square is equal to rho into d square y by dx square is equal to, this is 1 plus dy by dx whole square. Okay, now this is nothing but what? Both are same. Now here this 1 plus dy by dx whole square, then this is also 1 plus dy by dx whole square, this is raised to 1 by 2, and these bases are same. So therefore, by using logarithmic properties, or laws of indices, 1 plus dy by dx whole square raised to 1 by 2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2. Okay, so therefore this is equal to 1 plus dy by dx whole square raised to 3 by 2. Or what we want, we find the expression, we are finding the expression for radius of curvature. So rho is the radius of curvature, so rho is equal to, given as 1 plus dy by dx whole square raised to 3 by 2 whole divided by, this comes in the denominator, d square y by dx square. Okay, or let us denote, so that is, let dy by dx is equal to y1 and d square y by dx square is equal to y2. Let us denote this dy by dx as y1 and d square y by dx square as y2. So with this, rho gives 1 plus y1 square raised to 3 by 2 divided by this d square y by dx square is y2. D square y by dx square is y2. So okay, so this is the formula of radius of curvature in Cartesian form. Okay, so this is about a radius of curvature in Cartesian form. Next we move on to a radius of curvature in parametric form. Radius of curvature in parametric form. radius of curvature in parametric form. So in parametric form, let x is given, x and y both are given in terms of a third variable. Okay, in parametric form means what? Both x and y, they are given in terms of some other third variable. So let x is equal to, the third variable be t. Let x is equal to f of t and y is equal to g of t. Okay, so now we have to find first dy by dx. We have to find first dy by dx. Actually what we do, we use this formula, a radius of curvature in Cartesian form. Okay, so we use this formula here, but only the thing is, here we have, first we find y1 and we find y2, then substitute all the values in this Cartesian form. Okay, so that gives the radius of curvature in parametric form. So for that what we do, we find first dy by dx. So if both x and y are given in parametric form, say x is equal to f of t and y is equal to g of t, then what is dy by dx? Dy by dx is given by dy by dt divided by dx by dt. Correct? So that is, what is dy by dt? Dy by dt is g dash of t. Okay, then dx by dt, differentiate this, this is f dash of t, or in other words, okay, so this is g dash of t divided by f dash of t. Okay, so this is the dy by dx. Now similarly, d square y by dx square we find. D square y by dx square is equal to d square y by dx square is equal to, now see here, this is dy by dt, this is same as d by dx of dy by dx, d square y by dx square, or d by dx of, now this dy by dx is, this dy by dx is what? Equal to dy by dt divided by dx by dt. Let us denote dy by dt by y dash and dx by dt by x dash. Okay, so now we differentiate this. So apply here quotient rule, apply quotient rule. So then it gives, then first what we do, we differentiate this d by dx of y dash by x dash, and then differentiate x with respect to t, dt with respect to x, dt with respect to x, that is d by dx of y dash by x dash into dt by dx, because x is a function of t. So we apply differentiation by chain rule. First we differentiate this with respect to x, and then with respect to t with respect to t, and then differentiate t with respect to x, differentiate t with respect to x. Okay, so d by dt of y dash by x dash, and then dt by dx, dt by dx. So to differentiate this, first we differentiate this one. So here we apply quotient rule. So x dash as it is, differentiation of y dash is y double dash, minus y dash as it is, differentiation of x dash is x double dash, whole divided by x dash whole square, into this dt by dx can be written as 1 divided by dx by dt, 1 divided by dx by dt. Okay, so that is, which can be written as x dash, that is d square y by dx square is equal to x dash y double dash minus y dash x double dash whole divided by x dash square into 1 divided by Now this dx by dt, this we denoted by x dash, so it is x dash, or this is equal to x dash into y double dash minus y dash into x double dash whole divided by x dash whole cube, x dash whole cube. Okay, so this is d square y by dx square. So therefore we know that rho is equal to what? Just now we derived the equation 1 plus y1 square whole raised to 3 by 2 whole divided by y2. So y1 means dy by dx, y2 means d square y by dx square. So therefore, so this is, I write for our convenience, this is y2. Okay, so this is y2, and similarly this is y1. Dy by dx is, this is y dash by x dash, or in other words this also will be written as y dash by x dash. Okay, so now this can be takes the form of rho is equal to, substitute all the values, so rho is equal to 1 plus, so y dash means y dash dy by dx, y1 means y dash by x dash whole square raised to 3 by 2 whole divided by y2. So y2 means this is y2. Okay, so that is x dash y double dash minus y dash x double dash whole divided by x dash whole cube, x dash whole cube. Okay, so now simplify this. Simplifying, what we obtain, take this here x1 LCM. So after taking LCM, which gives x1 square plus y1 square whole divided by x1 square, okay, raised to 3 by 2 whole divided by, this is x dash y double dash minus y dash x double dash whole divided by x1 whole cube. Okay, just simplify that, and then this is nothing but x dash whole square plus y dash whole square raised to 3 by 2 whole divided. So a by b whole square is a square by b square, right? So similarly in the same way we do this one. So x dash whole square raised to 3 by 2. Now this comes in the numerator, x dash whole cube divided by x dash y double dash minus y dash x double dash. Now in this case this 2 to get cancelled. Okay, and then this x cube x dash cube get cancelled. So totally you will get this is equal to x dash whole square plus y dash whole square whole divided by x dash y double dash minus y dash x double dash. Okay, so this is the formula for a radius of curvature in parametric form. So x dash square plus y dash square raised to 3 by 2 divided by x dash into y double dash minus y dash into x double dash. So this is a radius of curvature in parametric form. Okay, so this is a derivation of radius of curvature in both Cartesian and polar form. With this I conclude this class. Thank you.